So what is blockchain? In the last few weeks, I've read a number of books about blockchain and Bitcoin and the new technology that everyone is so excited about because I wanted to understand it. And in the last week, the best book that I've read on blockchain is by Matthew Connor, and it's called Cryptocurrencies, Everything That You Need to Know. So if you want to read anything about cryptocurrencies, try this book. But in this video, I'm going to explain what blockchain is. Okay, so at its core, all the blockchain really is a list of transactions. What makes this list so special is that it's distributed amongst a bunch of different people, and there's no one central party that you have to trust with all of these transactions. So you don't have one reserve bank or one bank that controls everything. In the blockchain, everyone's working together. The way that this works is the moment you have a transaction, you're going to have miners, and the miners are going to verify that transaction to say, yes, it's a valid transaction, and you're not trying to spend the same coin twice. The miners have to have 51% of the network agreeing on a transaction before it gets added to a block. These blocks are all encrypted, so you can't access the coins that are inside of this block, which makes it very secure. The blocks are also hashed and linked to each other. So every block has a hash in the beginning of it that links to all the previous blocks, and it has a hash in the end of it that links to all the blocks that follow it. This is what makes the blockchain so secure. If you wanted to hack the blockchain, you'd need more than 51% of the network, which is a lot of GPU power and a lot of electricity, but you'd also need to hack that block and change all the blocks that followed it. So economically, it makes more sense for you to be a good miner and to get the fees for transactions than to try and change all of those blocks with the 51%. It's going to be extremely expensive for you to do that change. The next benefit is that the blockchain is much quicker and cheaper than traditional banks. With traditional banks, you've got a bunch of third parties in between charging fees. You've got Visa, MasterCard, and all these people that are charging a fee along the way. With the blockchain, you're almost transacting directly with the other person, and the miners are just verifying your transaction, adding it to the block, and in each block there's a bunch of different transactions. So you're splitting the fee to the miner with all the other transactions in that block. Now, you've probably heard about the blockchain being hacked, but that's not really the blockchain that is actually hacked. What happens is that exchanges where people keep their coins get hacked, or wallets get hacked. It's almost impossible to hack the blockchain. Now, I hope you're also excited about this technology. It's really exciting and it is the future. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe and like below. I'm going to be doing a few more videos on other concepts like what Ethereum is, what smart contracts are, because these are things that I also didn't understand, and I've done a lot of research to understand this, and I want to share this with everyone else. I'll be back again next week with my next book summary.